Like many great philosophers before me, I usually ask myself why? Why this? Why that? And today I asked myself, why stands? Why do people stand celebrities? Who are those people that stand, and why do they have stand wars? And today I'm going to answer that for myself. Please note that these are only my opinions, and if you have a problem with them, take it up with the comments down below. My initial thought on the subject matter is that this is due to apotheosis. What is apotheosis, you might ask? Well, apotheosis is when someone worships someone like a god. They think that they are the epitome of perfection, and this is seen with celebrities. Lots of people worship them like they are deities, and I do think that K-pop fans are the biggest perpetrator of this, and this does also even happen with fictional characters such as waifus. And if you don't know what a waifu is, well, I'm not gonna explain that in this video. Look it up and have fun. Going back to the subject of stands get so obsessed with their quotation marks deity of choice that they have entire wars about it, and you can see it going all over Twitter. It's insane, and it is reminiscent of when people argue and have wars about which deity should be worshipped. Am I making a comparison between K-pop wars and the Crusades? You bet you I am. Now let's ask ourselves why. Why are these people elevated to such a high state or put on such a pedestal? And my first thought is that people have an innate need to put someone above them or something above them, to feel like they're part also of something, because it does put them in a group, in a community, and everyone has a need to belong to a group, but also everyone has a need to believe in something greater than themselves and have a system of belief. You might argue, but atheists don't believe in anything, and I would say not entirely. Atheists do deify science, and science is their system of belief, and the thing that they deify. Science is another system of belief. It is just a more useful one than the ones we've had before. If I want to use an example of how different systems of beliefs had different uses, I would turn to the Vikings. You see, the Vikings believed in Valhalla, which really helped them. When they first started conquering England, the Vikings were not as scared to die in battle as the Christians were. In the back of a Christian's head, it would always be, my God, I probably have done something in my life. I might go to hell if I die here. I'm not 100% sure if I will go to heaven. In a Viking's head, it is, if I die here, I will go to Valhalla, and that will give them a bigger resolve. And resolve can really be a big advantage when in battle. But anyways, going back to stands, something that I noticed is that stands do have something of a pantheon. For example, let's have person A. Person A stands Jennie from Blackpink. Now let's have person B. Person B stands V from BTS. Then let's have person C. Person C stands Lisa from Blackpink. Person A is okay with person C, even though they don't stand the same person, because the person they stand is in the same group. But they don't like person B because they stand someone from a different group, a different pantheon, because they are kind of like a group of gods. And I asked myself, but who would do this? Who would elevate someone to such a high level? It's ridiculous. And we all know that most of the people doing this are teenagers, usually from the age of 12 to 16, maybe a little bit younger, maybe a little bit older. And it is normal for teenagers to do something like this because their brains are not fully developed. Actually, your brain develops completely at the age of 25, which is very late, I know. Teenagers during that age are still creating their own systems of belief, what to believe in, and it does make sense that when they see someone who is presented to them as perfect, they would elevate them to such a stage, because lots of celebrities, and especially K-pop celebrities, are really presented as perfect. They usually look perfect, have a perfect voice, and it is very visually pleasing, then ask, well, that's all fine and dandy, but why the toxicity? Why such a toxic behavior? And I do think I have the answer for that. I think it is due to, first of all, them feeling like they are part of something, and if you are throwing shade at their the person they stand their deity of choice, you are also throwing shade at them, because that's what they believe in, and an attack on their celebrity, their idol, is an attack on them. But the second reason I think this toxicity is very prevalent is because teenagers have low empathy. Now, I'm not saying that in the sense that they don't have empathy at all or are psychopaths. I mean it in the sense that they seem to have low empathy because teenagers do become more self-absorbed, because it is a time of discovery for them in their brain, and they display less empathy, so they might say really callous things, and that's what they do say on Twitter. This is the end of my video. If you have anything you want to say, anything you disagree with, please let me know in the comments. I might make a video responding to the comments if I have enough comments to respond to. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you later, guys.